Alright, I'm gonna mess around with this and see if I can set up a gyro for this. Try the joystick camera first. Change that to the right joystick, so that's correct. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and give Wolfenstein: The New Order a shot. Maybe. If it doesn't freeze up on me. I don't know why it's freezing up, but... Okay. Never mind. Alright, so yeah, we're going to give this one a shot, see if gyro controls work for it. I'm not sure if they will, but I think there's a reasonable chance that they will actually work, and that could be really sweet, because that kind of gives a preview of what this game would look like on the Switch. And that is not how it's supposed to go. So, yeah, this isn't going to work. Okay. That was not the correct setting. So, we are going to quit real quick. Exit. Now, we'll try this again. So, controller configuration on this. We do not want joystick camera. What we actually want is mouse joystick. So, hopefully that will give us what we need. And we'll give this another shot. See how this works. If it's set as the mouse joystick instead of the joystick camera, because the joystick camera for the gyro was not working at all. It was just spinning me around in circles. But hopefully, once I get this going, it'll work nicely, and we'll have another successful test. I definitely think they're going to have to work on some things for sure. And like, I wouldn't want to use the gyro controls for everything. But let's let this load a little bit before we go. Yeah, it's just something that's not liking about the Switch controller. I'm not really sure what, but hopefully we'll get this going pretty quickly here. Resume, and hopefully this time it's not going to be spinning me around in circles, and I can just use the gyro for aiming. At least that's the goal. That's more like it. That is 100% gyro aiming, but of course, obviously, if you want to do it like Splatoon, more use it for the vertical part of the aiming. That's not what I meant to do. Okay. Get sides. Oh, and then press Y too. Yeah, that's one thing that's going to throw me off a little bit, but not too bad. Definitely have to say that the gyro is really natural. You might need to increase the sensitivity of it to make it work better, but overall it's pretty solid. looks like all I got is just this guy here. I might have to change the layout of this just so that it feels a little more natural. But I do think probably the main thing is I probably need to switch the aim down sight, or up the sensitivity on the gyro for this, just to make it work a little. Well, it's kind of in between. I don't know. Alright, controller configuration. I'm going to switch these buttons around. I mean, it's going to throw me off a little bit, but at the same time, you know, it's, like I said, that whole transposing thing. And I think it's going to throw me off less if I have the buttons matching like the normal location, because it seems to be more of a typical first-person shooter thing instead of, or at least the typical first-person shooter controls. So yeah, it's gonna take some getting used to, but as much as that might be the case, that was not what I meant to do. Why is it doing that? Okay, it's my fault. There we go. All right, and switch that to B. There we go. Okay. All right. Try this again. Crouch. Oh wait. It's B, or well, A. Yeah, because this is where the button placements would be on the Switch controller, and that's probably where it is in the new Colossus, which we'll be getting end of June. It opens from the other side. That would be why. Some more stuff happens. We'll just use what we got for now. So if I remember it correctly, this is like shortly after losing a bunch of levels. So it has been a long time since I've really dove, whatever. Since I've really like been playing this game, because it was probably, I want to say at least 2 years ago that I was like really playing this game, and then I ended up I stopped at a certain point. I think it was that I got stuck, and I can't quite remember whether I got stuck or if there was some other reason that I had stopped playing, but either way. Yeah, I guess I'm only using the gyro controls. That's one thing that kind of throws me off, just because it's been a while since I've been able to. And I definitely have to say that I think the programming for the gyro controls for the actual Switch games is going to be better than this. It's really going to require more tweaking. For the Steam games than you know, on the Switch games, where they've actually specifically like programmed it for that purpose.
damn hell are you doing?
Science project.
Well, you're scaring Max.
Sorry, pal. Didn't know he'd flip out like that. That his son?
No. Well, kind of. I don't know.
So not his son.
Used to be Klaus had a son, born during the war. A miracle, he called it. They had tried for years to have a child, him and his wife.
Yeah, well, he'd make a pretty good father. For a Nazi.
The child was born with a club foot. Klaus knew, of course, what that meant. He begged the doctors not to report it to the authorities. Then secret police showed up to take the boy away. Klaus and his wife tried to stop them. The wife died from a bullet to the head. The child, too. Klaus could not protect them.
So blames himself.
I think so. And he will never forgive the Nazis.
No doubt, haven't got a whole lot of
Maybe check on Max. See if he's okay.
real idea of exactly what the combat it would be like with the gyro controls, but I mean, you know, as someone sampling it out things, I definitely have to say this is pretty awesome.
Well, I found you.
So, yeah, it's really responsive, really nice. I'm pretty happy with it. So, I think I'm just going to call it good here, but this has been testing out the Switch Pro controller on various games on Steam, and I guess actually maybe it wouldn't hurt for me to also bring up like one regular action game that's not first person, like perhaps Batman or Shadow of Mordor. I think probably Shadow of Mordor is the only one that I actually have installed right now, so I'll go ahead and record that one for you guys. But I'm going to go ahead and save this game, and actually no, I guess it probably already did autosave. So anyway, I'm going to call it good on this one, and then continue on with Middle-earth Shadow of Mordor.